Good morning. I'm so excited because it's almost September, which means it's almost October. I love fall. I love Halloween. I've never really built like anything Halloweeny in my worlds before. I usually just go to like a separate Halloween themed world. So I'm going to go all out this year. My one specific thing I'm going to build is a horse stable, a Halloween horse stable that leads into like a spooky trail with maybe some tricks. So I'm just looking to see if I can find out how to make glazed terracotta. I don't see it anywhere. I gotta look that up. But I want to show you some of the blocks I'm preparing for Halloween because some of the ones I'm not sure if I'm going to actually use them or not. I'm just going by what the colors I see here. Some of the ones will take time to prepare. I'll show you what I mean. Let me show you the blocks I have so far that I'm making and collecting and getting ready to build for Halloween. So I just went out to the Badlands and I got terracotta and I got the red sandstone. It says red, but look, it really is a nice orange. I think it'd be perfect. This is purple terracotta, which isn't that purpley. Black glass is nice. Black coal block. This is the blackest block that I can find in Minecraft, is the black coal. That's yellow terracotta. Black terracotta is deceiving. It's really more of a brown, see, compared to the coal. But the unfortunate thing is coal takes a lot to make it. It's expensive. Not expensive, you know what I'm saying. Coal expensive. So unless you have a lot of coal. That's the orange glass and the green glass. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm just going to make sure I have everything I need. Because I really don't like it being in the middle of the building and not having it. Another thing to use is wool. Colored wool. The black wool is almost as black as the black coal. They also have like the green, the purple, and the orange wool. So those are great and they're cheap to use. You can get a ton of them. That's the wool. It's really not too much of a difference. The coal is just a darker dark without as many light marks in it. But like I said, it takes a lot to make it. Let me show you. Yeah, one stack is only 7 coal blocks because it takes 9 each. So if you're building a lot of blackness, that's why I ended up using wool myself as the blackest black stone. Even like black stone from underneath, like the deep slate areas and stuff, they aren't really black. There's another thing I made over there in the corner. You can see it in the distance is copper blocks. I'm so excited about them. My first time actually using copper. I smelt and have so much copper. I never do anything with it, but I finally am going to, hopefully. I saw these here in the thing, in the crafting table, and I was like, I want those, the weathered copper, because they're like green with little orange specks in it, and I thought it might be perfect for building for Halloween, but I couldn't find anywhere in the crafting table on where to get weathered copper. So I looked it up, and I think this is one of the coolest things in the game, actually. I'll tell you a quick story about the background as I'm putting the copper down. Hold on. So I made copper. I was going to say lots of copper, but I don't have lots of copper because it actually takes a lot to make them. So I have almost 2 stacks worth. The coolest thing is Minecraft themselves said that when they made copper, when they made the caves and whatever, upgrade, it wasn't in the coding, but copper started doing something weird on its own, and they noticed that it was slowly like changing, and they tried to fix it. They tried to look at the coding and they didn't understand what was happening. It wasn't made to do that, and but it kept turning, and it turns green just like real copper when it's exposed to the elements. They say it slowly does it. It has 4 stages. I forget what they're called. They're called different things like weathered and just whatever. I don't know what they're called. But I think it's the freaking coolest. I guess some will be like light green with more copper showing, and then less and less and less copper showing until maybe it's all green. I'm not sure. The really cool thing is that they say you can switch it back. I think you get I've never done it yet. I'm putting all this out so it can turn weathered. They say it takes around 2 weeks in game. So 7 days times 2 day going by. So that's what I said about preparing your blocks for Halloween, because these you can't just have weathered copper. You have to actually put them out and let them be exposed to the air and oxidize and slowly change colors to whatever color you want. If you want to switch it back to this copper, you get like an axe or something and you scrape it. I guess scrape off the oxidation. That's weird. And if you want this copper block like this and you don't want it to ever oxidize and turn green. Oh, I love the sound. I gotta make a copper house. Listen. It's so awesome. Sorry. I love the sounds in Minecraft. But anyways, you can wax it. I'll show you once I get the barn built, and I'll show you my skeleton horses that I found. I made a video of it. If you want to get wool, the easy way is to just, when your sheep's a baby, to just dye it the colors that you want. I have 2 of every color, but I also have a pin somewhere else that's all black, a ton of black sheep, because I needed a lot of black wool to build a black cave with. So if you want your Halloween colors and wool to build with, just make your, Halloween sheep and then just shear them all the time. They do need grass though. It took me forever to realize on this stone floor that they weren't getting their fur back. They weren't, because they didn't have any grass to eat. Eating the grass makes them either grow older or get their fur after you shear them. Is it fur or hair? I don't know what it's called. Anyways. Thanks for watching, as always.